Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 2023 installment of Tequila Compadres. My name's Ed, and welcome once again.
Hi.
Where our opinions here get a little bit weaker, we see lines get longer, but our tequila stays strong.
Show
Felipe.
Hey, what's up, man? It's good to be back. It's Felipe Faluma. That's how you guys know me. I got regular hair now, but it's good to be back. Good to be with everybody here again.
Hey everybody, this is Tony, El Mero Pistolero.
This is Eric, Super E.
And I'm the guest star and Mr. Tano, Mr. Jeremiah Hernandez.
Hey.
Oh,
okay.
Hello. Talking about the tequila that we're drinking today.
What are we drinking today?
Today we are drinking Uno Por Favor, Tequila Blanco. It is surprisingly smooth.
Can you get a bit towards the camera to see what it looks like?
Let me show
100%
Get
agave.
a little closer.
If you
Bottled
guys
in
can see it,
Mexico.
if you're a Raiders fan, I think you'll like it.
Yeah,
the
black and
color
silver,
scheme
baby.
goes with it. But
Bleed black and silver.
absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about tequila before we take
Yeah,
it.
pretty good.
Well, it says it's surprisingly
Oh,
smooth.
check this out. Interesting fact. Produced and bottled in Mexico for distilleries, the Mexico LLC, Dallas, Texas. Oh, so it's
Detail,
So
baby. That's
interesting.
detail.
sorry, I saw Dallas. Sorry, guys.
Fascinating.
It's a money laundering.
Let's see.
Kidding.
Let's see.
Hey,
All
right. Let's see what it tastes like.
Cowboys. Let's see.
Oh, interesting. Surprisingly
Alright.
smooth.
It is smooth.
Yeah,
It got a little bit of
is
a
it
fiery.
smooth because we've been drinking it for like the
Yeah,
bottle's gone.
somehow we were trying to pre-show, so.
Pre-show.
But I think it's
I thought we were taking it as a shot, so I took it off.
Oh, what the? Sip. You gotta sip your
Sip.
tequila. That's our
It
motto.
Very,
adds to the drinkability of
very
this
interested
fucking
in
tequila.
today's
Very
topic.
drinkable.
No aftertaste.
No
I can tell.
aftertaste.
Yeah.
No.
It's a little strong, but it's not.
You can tell it's
You
strong
can take
as
it as a
drinking.
shot easy.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it tastes burnt when it's a white tequila.
But it's a smooth one.
It's
So
a little
it's
fiery, a little
It's good for
spicy,
sipping,
little,
or
like, but
easy
it's smooth.
to take
It's
as a
smooth.
shot.
Surprisingly smooth.
would
It
you
is good,
use
it's
this
good.
tequila to get a girl in the mood?
You might have to mix it first.
No.
It
Is
depends.
this
If it's a,
Is this pregame?
Make her a
shit?
paloma.
Is this pregame stuff? Or
What is
it
it? This is-
after game?
I think it's more of a mixture. This is kind of the Cowboys and the Raiders. They start off really good, but then they kick your balls.
Oh.
I think it's more of a mixture.
I
can't
beg to differ.
deny that.
I beg to differ. I think I would take this as sipping or a shot, but not as a mixer.
Maybe even chilled. We probably should try
Well,
to chill.
I prefer the Azteca over this, like for a shot.
It's 40%, so it's strong.
I'm a Centenario kind of
It
guy.
burns.
Ever since we
It
had a
burns like the
Centenario,
Cowboys
I
burn.
was,
This is
I
gift.
still buy
That's for
Centenario.
sure. Burns like the
I
Cowboys
think it's like
burn.
$40
our
for
hearts.
750 mil.
Maybe about 40 bucks. We're not sure.
Yeah, I don't remember. Wow, but it's nice. I like
It's a
the
nice
bottle. And also, you open it up, you think it's just like a cup, but it's actually, you can pour it. So it does have a
Bonus.
smaller
So it's not a-
spout.
And it's an actual glass bottle.
It's in a glass bottle. It's really nice.
I mean, if you're into the
Yeah.
Boss water bottles, then I think this is gonna.
This is
Yeah,
good.
this
If
is
you're into the
this
fancy water, this is your fancy tequila right here.
Yeah.
Right there.
Recyclable.
I would say I probably wouldn't buy it again.
I would.
I would.
It's pretty, good.
actually
It's
like
pretty
it, man.
smooth.
Pretty
I can sip
good.
on
If
this.
it's on sale,
Yeah.
It's on sale, yeah.
I mean, for this kind of taste, I'd probably get like a cheaper tequila, maybe an 1800. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a.
I think it's more
like-
unique,
It's a
bro.
BOGO.
1800 is kind of generic.
Yeah, it's generic.
I like
This is-
1800 too, though. So.
It's
I
just,
will get one, baby.
it's just not special. It's average.
I give it a little higher than average.
Okay, what do you give it?
I give it between average and great, man. It's on the upper
Oh, well, you
spectrum.
can't compare it to like fucking, anejado and all that good stuff. Anejado.
No.
You gotta compare it to
Okay.
like the other
Don
Blanco
Julio or
shit.
nothing. Bro.
Other
What do you
Blancos, it's up there with Jimador, in my opinion. It's good.
Oh yeah.
You know, yeah, Himador is a
Himador
little. I
Blancos.
think Himador has a little bit more like fiery spiciness to it. This one's just a little bit less. But
I think
can go with
Cazadores
that. I can go with that
Blancos
comparison.
better.
That's good.
I give it an average.
So you're saying, so you got all the tequila we drank. Where you buy that off? That was your first choice.
Not as first choice, but
Second choice.
third choice.
Damn, calm
I
down,
think second
San
choice.
Francisco.
You want a cool bottle?
Fuck that third choice.
Cool bottle. It's a cool collector bottle, but I want to say it's
It
one that I
looks
would like.
good.
Oh,
I'll buy
yeah.
it for the bottle, but I won't buy it necessarily because I want to.
Yeah.
I mean, but we do buy shit for the looks though. 'Cause I've
Yeah.
seen-
We're
there's a tequila bottle that I want. It looks like a Tommy gun.
Oh yeah,
Pretty sure.
yeah, it's blue, right? It's
Yeah.
a blue bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
had
got
that
that
on
one.
the counter, right?
That was
It's
actually
like-
featured next
Well,
week.
you know what? So sometimes that motivates you. So if you're motivated by
Yeah.
looks
Next
and different
week,
things,
guys.
you might be motivated by this bottle.
If
Well,
you-
boys out there, this is an average girl with makeup. Look like.
Average girl
You know,
makeup.
average girl.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Stir a drink.
This is the Cowboys in the regular season.
Correct. Yes.
If we were in our
Yes,
20s,
yes.
How do you like the taste of that?
And leading to that, our first topic of the day
Of course.
is quarterbacks.
Sensitive.
Quarterbacks that look great. They have a badass game, and then all of a sudden they look like shit the next team, and they have no middle.
Oof.
You know any quarterback like that?
Yeah. Dak.
Dak. I thought he was the freaking top 5.
Hey.
I thought we were talking shit about him. Never mind.
But realistically, it's more about a retirement. Now, when should a quarterback retire? At what point does a quarterback need to retire?
They get beat by the Dallas Cowboys. That's what the point they need to
Well,
retire.
could it be when
Dallas
when their
played-
game goes down or when they get older?
Oh well,
It
you
seems
know,
to be-
Brady.
What about when they
Brady
suck?
is old. Brady is old.
Does age necessarily play a thing in it? Or?
Most Dallas Cowboys quarterbacks get beat by their own offensive line.
They get beat by their own mentality.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
They
problem.
get beat
Maybe
by the
it's-
lack of offensive line.
You think it's like something about
That's what
that,
I'm
like
saying,
the
it's like-
Cowboys, because they're like one of the most famous international teams in the world, and
Yeah.
the spotlight.
I think.
That you need a certain kind of person that can handle that kind of pressure.
Oh yeah,
right?
I think
kind
that
of
that
spotlight.
legacy weighs a lot on them.
Yes,
for
I
sure.
think it does. Yeah, because it's one of those. You're in the moment. You're in the spotlight. You get nervous and
Too much
don't
into
perform.
it. You
But
want a
it's-
robot.
But it's the weight of because
The
the
game.
Cowboys are America's team, man.
Theory.
They're
Troy
America's
Aikman was a
team.
robot. Still is.
Stay realistic.
But wait, what?
Possible.
Conspiracy. He's a reptilian.
Oh, man.
Manson
We're gonna go into a whole lot of theories tonight.
We'll go into a whole new era, right? So now we have Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Burrow, all coming into the league, and you got Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, and what's the guy, Matty Ice left over. But when should these guys retire? Like seriously, when is the time?
Oh, well, they're not good. You know, Tom Brady was still productive. Well, not this.
I think once
I think
your
it is.
body, I think your body tells you when it's time, man.
And the quarterback's lifespan is a lot
Yeah.
different than any other position.
Quarterback lifespan is very short, very
Is it?
demanding.
Well,
No, it's the longest
let's think
position.
about it.
It's
It's
the
actually one of the
longest
longest positions.
Other
You
than
don't
maybe a
think it's the
kicker,
less.
unless they
Yes.
suck.
Technically,
No,
by
man,
NFL
kickers.
standards,
Yeah.
2.5 years is kind of like the average.
Yeah,
for
like
any
2.5, 3
NFL.
I was
years.
gonna pull those numbers out.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's
you're
3.5
right.
year
QBs
average
stick it out.
for
2.5,
any
3.
pro.
On
like
average.
quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Which on a different context, you know, they don't get they don't get their benefits to 3 years, so 2.5 is average, kind of trash, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, they don't have to pay the benefits, man. Damn.
It depends on the
Like the
position,
city.
Tom, right? A lot of them are
It's
trash.
not fucking quarterbacks.
All right, there you go. Quarterback.
Yeah, quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks stick it out, man. They do, and I feel like that's what a lot of working class, us,
Mhm.
the compadres do. We all work and stick it out until we hit retirement, man.
Well, I mean, until they fire you, too.
Oh,
but going into that, it's like the contracts these days for quarterbacks, because they're the highest paid, are really ridiculous. So it makes them have to play a lot longer. And these contracts get real long. How do they get out of those contracts? And how do they change the quarterback at that point?
I mean, if the quarterback's good, it don't matter. If he's at least consistent,
yeah.
then you
But
have
when-
something. But when I think there's an inconsistency. Like, they're very talented. Like, I think Dak is pretty talented. But I think the pressure gets to him. So you have to have that mentality. You know, I'm a Raiders fan, and I think Derek Carr is a good quarterback. But he can't. He just also he fails. He can have a great game, then the next game he sucks and loses it. It's
That's
a
the worst
mental
part.
thing.
That's
It's
what
a
I'm
big.
saying, that mentality
Yeah,
of
you
the
have to have a
legacy,
certain-
the legacy of the Cowboys. I think that pressure it puts a lot on any
But
quarterback.
do you think whenever quarterbacks lock in a contract, do they not try as hard because they know they're into a contract that win or lose?
They play their
I
fucking
mean, I
heart
think
out their
I
rookie
know, like in
year.
an NBA, probably that happens
Like in
more.
Philly.
Where they get a contract and they kind of start slackering off. You know.
Well, some people only have legacy, right? So you have your Jordans and your LeBron James, you know, who are all about legacy, you know, and then you got the ones that are just journeymen, the ones that just play for the money, treat it as a business.
Yeah.
I think these contracts, it's detrimental to the performance of these quarterbacks, right?
Definitely.
I think they need to keep them at 1 year. I think that'll get the most out of them. I think that's what the Patriots did with their defensive linemen. Is they every year, hey man, your job's on fucking line. You better perform. If you want another year,
It's
you
the
get
only
another
time
year.
that
Do
they're
you
going
think that
to-
should
Yeah.
be? Do you think that should be part of the contracts, especially for the quarterbacks, because they tend to be 5-6 years these days?
Too much, man.
Should
I
that
know.
be a-
lot of factors.
should that be a
They get
clause?
hurt. But that's what Romo's problem was, dude. Romo, he was great on paper. Great. But, dude, he got hurt so
Well, he
much.
didn't have a line either.
Oh, yeah,
you
that-
gotta-
that-
you
With
know.
Dallas-
the millions, they should be performing. I know when
mean, you
I
can't-
have job security, I don't deliver as much.
That's what I'm saying. When you really got to prove
I
yourself.
make a couple mistakes where
You're
like,
gonna
you
do
know,
I know when people pass probation, they kind of.
I do a DAC
So I
and
agree.
misdeliver.
I agree, Piece of Love. I agree, man. Like, they should make the contract years shorter terms so that they have to play.
And there should
That
be
they
a clause
talent
in there.
they
performance
have.
based.
Yeah, they have to play at the talent level that they have, man. Because they have to have talent to be in the league to begin with.
But
I don't think it's just the
it's
money,
gonna
though.
go. Part of it is the money. But
I mean, part of it is,
But being realistic as far as like, going into real, to our side of work, what are we doing for retirement? We're most of us, or what is it, the average lifespan for us, 72, 75? Most of us are over the hill already.
American
Like,
diet.
working at
The American diet is gonna be 30.
What do you got planned for your retirement? How do you plan to retire?
Man, I had a rude wake-up call about retirement when I have a neighbor who's older type guy and he doesn't have anybody to take care of him. I'm like, hey man,
No nieces or nephews?
where's your family? No nieces, no nephews.
They only go so far.
You know what the fucking
You're
guy
gonna be
said?
back in Texas.
Where's your family? He said, oh, I outlived everybody. Like, that's fucking
yeah.
sad, dude. I'm like,
He's 30.
oh, wait.
Yeah, both families.
Quincy Carter. Dallas Cowboys, Quincy Carter.
That's a good call. Yeah, you went back early 2000s.
Let's have a white tongue. Anyway, so
White
back to the
2K.
story.
So I'm like, damn, like, what? You got nobody to take care of you? He's like, nah, I got nobody to take care of you. Can you help me out? I'm like, yeah, okay, but man, it's like, it really made me think about the only thing I'm doing right now is probably like paying off a fucking EDC ticket right now. I gotta put fucking payments on a concert ticket. So I'm like, I should do something, right? I mean, I got a pension, but it only adds so much. I don't want to live on a fixed income. I just know I don't
lucky.
I don't think
Yeah,
anybody
pension.
plans to live on a fixed income, bro. But dude, like you said, it's just our mentality is
How
like
do I make more money?
everything's so
Make your
busy
money,
day
make
to
your money.
day that we're using all our resources day to day that we put very little for later. So when we get to later, it's like it's only
I
that
don't know,
amount.
man. I
So
think
what is your plan for retirement? So what do you got planned for
you have
retirement?
a
I'm gonna be
pension.
like Brian from Family Guy and just I'm gonna keep a gun
Be a writer.
and just in case if nothing works out, I got a good exit.
So,
I got a good
finish your
email
book.
job.
I don't have that
All
kind
right,
of
Vince,
mentality.
what about your retirement?
You know what? I don't think about retirement because I've always been a busy kind of person. So I know I'm going to work into being later and stuff, but I probably won't necessarily have to work harder. You got to work smarter. But even when you retire, you have to just keep working because they say that's when people get older. That's when they start dying off and they get bad in shape and stuff. Although we already kind of bad in shape.
I mean, if you
That'll make a difference today. Beast from the East.
Speak for yourself. But they say it's like, because I've seen it work in the healthcare industry and stuff. I know job security, I have it there and stuff. But
Right, you see.
Yeah, but you gotta
people,
think. You're
but
gonna be
look,
60, 70 years. You ain't gonna want to get up every day and keep working, man.
well, look, because I worked with someone that just retired at 70. He retired at 70, but he was well off. But he's even now
You had
he's
to come
active.
back.
And I still talk to him every now and then, and he's still active. And they ask
No,
him,
but fuck that. What do you want to do?
Yeah, that's
what do you want to do?
I want to
What's
stay
your plan?
busy. I want to stay busy. And who knows?
stay healthy.
Long term, take up something that'll produce me more money that I can do when I'm retired. That will still generate me some sort of income on top of the SSI. If
Are
that's
you
still
gonna be posting on
a rate,
Instagram when you're 70 or what?
You're doing
People
truck videos.
say everything.
What about you, Eric? What's up?
Well, me, I mean, in the city, I see like people kind of banking on the pension. I really don't have any plans.
Right.
But
I know.
I
I
need-
see
I
it in
need-
front of
I
City
think-
Hall.
Yeah, but
Holy
God,
I'm thinking,
you go shine.
I'm kind of more trying to invest in like at home solar panels and trying to build something low cost. I'm trying to keep my expenses as low as possible. When I retire, to try to maybe grow some chickens and hoping that there's
Self-sufficient, right? Self-sufficient.
trying to lower as much, hopefully the robots in the future can take care of my ass, they got iRobot and they'll come
I'll be back.
It's the good cholesterol.
yeah, just like you said, just
because like money, if you think about it now, like people that had planned and invested money and did all this and they had their little fun, and now they plan to retire, and then with inflation the way it happened and all the pandemic, and now they had to go back to work because they realized they didn't have enough funds.
Or
Yeah,
it's all,
especially
or it's all,
probably
or it's all
money.
gone because
it's all gone.
Or they have
Or
children,
the
man. Or they have
401k.
children, dude.
Yeah, or you
You got a shitty
Kids,
401k.
or you have a
kids,
medical
man.
emergency.
GameStop went down.
Yeah.
GameStop went down.
Yeah, a lot of people are like one medical emergency away from bankruptcy. It's just, it's tough.
It's true.
I
So,
think I'm gonna start buying.
It's
gold.
hard to be prepared.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Any preparation, I think, is better than no preparation.
yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta do something.
you have to do something. And
Get them chickens,
more than
man.
one source of
Yeah.
income.
You know,
Dude.
eggs are expensive right
Eggs,
now.
bro. If you got
you can start hustling eggs.
Yeah.
man.
Chicken farmers
For a dollar.
if you're motivated, you can make it because you have to have more than one form of income to survive in the long term.
Yeah.
Hold up, spin
I'm gonna
off.
live off the land.
I think
Well, I thought that's what
COVID.
the podcast is doing.
Yeah, I think COVID taught a lot of
That's
people.
unbelievable.
It divided a lot of. If you got the hustle in you during COVID, because remember, a lot of industries were shut down, blah blah.
DoorDash.
If you had the hustle, then you would succeed. If you didn't have the hustle in you during COVID, I don't think you got it in you naturally, man.
No. If you have that, that's why
That's what I
I think.
think.
That's why I think inflation happened because
Oh, of course.
because a lot of people didn't have it in them for the hustle
course.
like everybody else. That's why the government paid out a lot of extra money.
Oh yeah. And
That's
dude,
But
and
it's still good. I mean, it's
everybody
just a
needed
system.
assistance. I needed everybody, dude. I took it. Shit, I don't care.
I'm
But
gonna say, hey, long-term COVID for me is just pobreza.
Okay,
I
That's
thought
a
so
little-
you
retirement?
Tell us more about retirement.
so retirement, yeah, man. I need to get serious. I ain't gonna lie. I need to get serious about mine.
Oh,
Had a 401k. A couple of the companies I worked for cashed them out because it wasn't too much to begin with. But yeah, I need to get serious now. I'm
cash
30.
out like a stripper.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man! I made a raid. One
Cash
time was
out.
like 1,500. Second time was like 3,000. Second time was 7.
Not to get too much into detail.
That's not literal amount. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. When you do cash it out, I didn't think it affected me. You know, still young, still working. I didn't think it affected my taxes, but dude, it affects those income tax a lot.
Yeah, man. When
A
you, go
lot,
on,
dude.
when you go on unemployment,
No,
you get it right there.
I
Or if
wasn't
you cash
unemployed.
out a fucking like
Yeah, if you
IRA,
cash out, if you cash out anything the government
Oh, yeah, they take a
sponsoring,
lot. You can take a big
PSP?
hit.
yeah, they take 33% off the jump.
And then they take it into taxes.
And then when you file, they take it again, man. So
Honestly, the real business is collecting tax.
the real business
I
to
should
make a side of OnlyFans. All right, Biggie, beef for the East. What about your retirement, man? What's
I don't
up?
know, but I think I think we all hit that age where it's time to really think about it. I mean, before we were young, you don't really think about past, like when I get 60, you're not even trying to hit 30. Right?
Nobody thinks.
Nobody thinks about that far away. So honestly, it's about just having something that you can build towards, And the hardest part is who you building it with, right? Especially in today's world, right? Because now, like a lot of us, or a couple of us, in today's society, you're either single, or you're married, or you're with somebody, right?
Yeah.
But in this Western society, especially the United States part of
Oh
it,
yeah.
there's a lot of different types of women, right?
The modern
women, the Cardi B's, the Megan Thee Stallion, the empowerment.
The VIPs and 216.
Yeah, so 216, right?
Shout out.
So-
Oak Cliff, baby.
Shout out.
My hood.
But it's hard because especially now, like Tony and I are single. Everybody's here is with somebody, and we all have different partners.
Yeah. 3 kids.
Nobody's gay. Don't
me
say
too.
partners.
Hey, man. It's modern day now.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
It's Fridays, bro.
Hey, what you choose, you choose. But yes,
But now
We're like partners. Like
That's that super smooth tequila brought to you
That's
by.
what it is. Smooth it the wrong way.
best part of something you learn is like but how do you date? And this has no age group. It's just how do you date modern women who are independent, who don't need no man? How do you deal with today's society and dating or relationships?
Well, for me, to date in this day and age, it's kind of hard because I have a girlfriend.
It's hard to go date.
You live
It's
with
kind of hard to
her,
go
bro.
date somebody.
Common law,
with a
man.
girl.
Clarify for the listeners. You live with her. It's common law.
I know it's super fucking hard, man.
Don't act like you just
So
met her.
what you gotta do is
I have a
basically have to double life, like you have.
We do not condone.
Yeah, I do not endorse this message.
Glad she does not watch the podcast.
But I tell you what, man. I mean, the best way to do it though is instead of having them in the same city, right?
I got two.
You have two phones. You have two WhatsApp accounts, and then you make sure they're in another country, like Peru.
Oh, nice. Speaking of Peru,
I have one here too.
If you gotta pop some up, you want to go somewhere where you can. Your pension goes a long way.
Ooh, full circle.
Tied back to retirement.
Full circle.
Hail Mary.
Achilles.
Exactly.
Social Security goes good in other countries.
Hey, you better pay social, bro. Pay social security.
Hold on, let's see.
Realistically, like you said, like I have brought up that old man, but he outlived his friends and family. What the fuck's he still doing in America, man? With that fixed income that he has, he can have a llama licking his ass down in Peru. So what is that?
Did you do that? What you gonna prove, bro?
That was why you were in Peru.
They got long asses.
You can't see another llama.
What's your advice on dating modern women then?
Oh,
From your
Don't do it.
perspective, from Mr. Common Law.
you can appeal to them by just being quiet. I don't fucking know.
You go, Tony.
Okay, look, so I think social media's really influenced a lot of people these days, especially the ladies. Most recently, because they think that
be trolling.
they say that. Well, I say that. I'm not taking it personally, and I'm not saying it as far as that. That they don't need a man these days. That they can do everything by themselves. They say that, and they don't know how that affects the younger ladies these days because ladies. Because unfortunately, ladies. They're the most valuable when they're younger. Unfortunately, they are.
I mean, that's the way society.
We do not endorse any kind of trafficking.
We don't. I mean, not a rating system.
Yeah, whoa.
Society looks at it that way.
I mean, unfortunately, yeah, that's why you get women, all these like complex issues.
Look, these days, the girls are more in their prime, and they're more desirable when they're younger into the 24, 25. After that,
and not ran through
because
what about cougars?
You know what? Unfortunately, the cougars they are not really looked at. They're looked at by the younger guys because the older generation don't want them anymore.
The only good thing about them girls sometimes is that they're young.
But anyway,
the generational mentality has shifted so much.
The only thing
society
about them is
society and social media. Social media affects a lot these days because these days a lot of people on social media hear that the girl doesn't need the guy, that they can do it all by themselves. And you know what? That kind of mentality sucks because you have to be able to build with someone else.
Or at least build a community.
Build something healthy. You need healthy relationships. If you let social media affect you as much as people do these days, then you're never gonna build a healthy anything. It won't be I can't date somebody that's too toxic because of everything they hear, everything they say they deserve. Because someone else saw them. Unfortunately, that's how it is these days.
It's what they think they deserve.
Well, you gotta find somebody that's a little bit more deeper than a fucking meme. You know what I mean?
That's what they push towards. That's the problem with social media with young kids.
Fucked up the world, man.
And now that's why there's a lot of women that probably getting surgeries. I think I saw something where it's been like plastic surgery has increased a lot.
Just had surgery.
Yeah,
she had a fucking tummy tuck in.
And they start subtle because even common girls that moms or whatever, they start with subtle stuff, lip injection, Botox.
Yes.
Dude, I think it just progresses. They're like, I'm just getting this.
When they're trying to find
there's so much
the ant body.
Trying to find validation in the wrong ways.
Going into that. Ladies. When they do all these operations, then they say, "I want a real man." Okay, but we want a real
What's
woman.
real about
What's
you?
real about you?
Okay, plastic surgery.
All right,
yeah, but it's
realistic is like
Mr. Eric.
Yeah, well, I've been out of the game for a while, so I'm a woman's modern woman, and what I like about her, she's independent, and we make it work.
Okay, so you said something. So elaborate on a modern woman being independent, being in a relationship. Ooh. How is she independent and she's in a relationship? You guys are married. How is that?
Because she would take care of a lot of things. I guess I meant like financially and like structural wise. She had to do things with her family and all that, and put all that. So, we're more of a team. She could deal with certain things that I'm not good at, and then I do things that she's not so good at, and we just figure it out. And
so you compromise.
So we compromise.
But how is she modern? Like
I don't understand what modern like. As far as I think modern now is like you were saying, like social media and the technology and women are pushed to get more likes and things like that.
What about modern? I think for now, from a modern perspective, is girls that feel are entitled to certain things in life. Like they don't want to be. When they say like I'm entitled to, means like you have to pay for all the bills. They can work, but nothing comes to the house. That you have to cater to them, but they don't do anything. They just like almost like trophy wives. Almost like trophy wives. So that's what I mean. Like, the modern society is like the women that I work and do my shit, but you gotta pay for everything else.
They want to be maintained.
Well, you know what? Going into that, it's like look, guys in general, because they've done surveys on this. They don't care if a girl has money or doesn't have money. Because I hear a lot. I do hear a lot of women.
Well, wait. I'll be devil's advocate on this one. If a man can't really support the household,
he don't need to be looking for no woman.
He don't need to be looking for
one. He doesn't need to be looking because there's times where a woman can make more money than a man.
That's cool.
But yet that sometimes they expect the man to be paying for everything like that.
But talk about generalities, like 80% of the time. Not looking for the offset, but look.
No, but you know what? It's not really because women now they're very. Well, I mean, it's still unfair because you can have the same job and they can still make less, even though.
Yeah.
Not in every case. In my case, women are making more money than the guys.
In this world, where the guys just like,
what I'm saying,
hey babe, I'm trying to make these beats for Gay. He's not.
Them days are gone, bro.
Yeah, those days are gone because
like
in general, the girls do not want someone that makes less than them. They want more. And these days, the girls are unrealistic with their wants. They want someone that makes $100,000 or more.
You know what I heard?
The average person doesn't make that much money.
You know, like you gotta have a career to
younger
do
women.
How much does the average man make?
Maybe about depending on what stage you're.
Generally, it's average.
They break it down by so many.
50, 60 or something.
No, it's between.
Teachers make 30 to 40,000.
Yeah.
Teachers.
But it breaks it down in average. I think it's like between 40 to Texas a little more.
What's the
about
average
40 to 45
in the U.S.?
31 in Texas.
But you gotta be careful with
That's for teachers. That's for teachers, right?
Check the median. Median is much more.
No, that's right. Medium is.
No.
But you know, like what I'm saying that you know how like a lot of younger women like older guys because you know they're more already financially stable and things like that.
Average is medium.
That was always one of the blockers.
But then when they get older, the older guy they're either too old or they start looking for somebody.
They ain't got no money. They had too many kids. They got no money.
But then what they look for someone that like maybe the younger guys that were their age. When they get older, man, they get more financially stable. But then they say, okay, well now I can go with him.
Yeah, but you know what? Because the girls don't want to be. They say the girls don't want to be with a guy in the process. They want the end result always.
Not always.
They want the end result.
Not all women are the same.
A mature woman will see.
But look, a mature woman, yes. But the mature woman is inspired by the average person.
Of course not. The young,
but it's also a male ego.
The male ego too. It's a range.
It's hard for a man to like accept. Okay, a woman makes more than me and all that because that hurts your pride.
So here's a perfect example. So we got two married couples here, right? One is with somebody who's, I think it's more traditional. The wife is more traditional. You got somebody who's not as traditional.
Yeah.
Just be realistic. Your
Cliff girls change your life, bro.
So, Chichi, what's your stance on like? What do you feel about modern women in general?
Like everything y'all said ties in because social media, in my opinion, social media just floods anybody who's using it with whatever opinion that's the algorithm created for their most liked stuff. So it could be fun or funny or comedy that they like, you know, being ghetto or being at a bar or whatever. And then their social media floods them with that. Whatever you're getting flooded with every day, if you wake up with it, if you take your spare time off on it, that's what's gonna shape how you view things. you know.
Wow.
That's the one
And
way they
so-
can be validated.
Yeah, and then, you know, I don't.
Big ass.
Social media totally.
I'm a bad
Totally
bitches
makes-
only, and then you follow
Well,
only
you
bad
know,
bitches only.
you know
and
what?
then
Well,
get-
I know this isn't part of the thing, but there, it's like we talked about a little bit before. Guys going out of the states to look for other ladies.
tradition.
I mean,
Yeah.
that could be a different total topic.
Yeah,
so,
that's
so we're gonna move on to something
get,
different.
bro. I
What
gotta
about you?
get it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah, what about
point.
you?
Alright, so for me,
Mr. Modern.
I think it's Eastern philosophy.
Hey, there's a lot of good Eastern philosophy.
Can you say that ironically?
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Because
Hold on.
of the
Say
Philippines
yes, say
and
yes.
Ah!
And
Like, seriously.
Eastern world, like the
Okay, so hear me on this. Is
Shout out.
it's whatever energy you put out is the energy you put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The energy you put out, you pull in.
No,
Correct,
look,
correct. Yes,
alright,
yes.
as men,
That's
alright,
men. No,
as men,
'cause
we're designed to
Input,
give, like
output.
give. So we're
Well,
putting
yeah,
out.
but
The energy that I put
Yeah.
out, or that we all put out, is kind of the energy that we receive. Right?
Yeah, the woman's
Usually,
the receiver.
but
The
social
woman's the
media
receiver,
does
so
affect
she's
a
gonna
lot.
receive
it does
that
affect
shit.
it. It does affect
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But
You're an
reality
electrician.
is,
You see the world in
Nigga.
male and female parts.
No,
I-
grounded or not.
I mean, for the most part, I can't say. You know, I think I'm a fairly successful person. Like I stay in shape. I watch what I do. I think, you know, economically I do fairly well. And a lot of the girls that I've dated before have done, you know, I think, or within my realm. Most of the problem has been me, and I think.
Wait, are we recording? Repeat that.
Yes, it's been me.
You gotta work on
You
yourself
know,
first.
Isolate
Yeah,
that
man.
audio.
Yeah,
Isolate
it's
it.
all about
And
yourself,
then, you know,
dude.
recently I have dated somebody, you know, and we've been together for, I don't know, 4 6 months. It's so, but I think a lot of it has to do with our energy. The same thing with a group of friends, right?
It's a team,
So it's
man.
with friends, you know, you attract kind of who you are,
Yeah.
and you know, and that's kind of what I think that comes from. Like with modern day dating, is whatever energy you put out, is what you're getting in. So if you're a shitty person, or you're looking for that hot chick, you're gonna get that crazy girl who's kind of a little ratchet.
A Latina.
But, yeah, and you're gonna be looking out for clubs and bars. If you're
This
somebody
sounds
a little more serious.
motivational
Yeah.
a little bit, because you're like,
Motivational, right.
if you want that, you gotta put that
We should be
energy out there, 'cause
positive.
that's what you're gonna
I
receive.
mean,
So like,
New Year,
if
man.
I want that
Let's-
crazy
let's
hot
be
chick, I can get
positive.
it. You know, it's like,
And the reality is, yes, you
you
can.
can.
Yes,
You know,
you
if you
can.
follow that,
Yes.
Eastern philosophy.
Yes, it's about karma. It's about other
Well, like,
good
you
stuff.
can tie
The
that into
energy is
too.
what you're putting out. You're gonna get back,
Talk,
man.
baby.
You can like
It has to
connect
be
that
positive,
to
because
like,
you'll get negative back regardless.
No, but you
Yeah.
can tie that too to like you say like social media and all that is how they're trying to validate themselves. They're trying to find happiness in the exterior, and like, you know, like in Buddhism and all that, they say the happiness comes from the inside.
Yeah.
And so
I
when you're trying to
agree with
find everything in the outside, materialistically, you know, attractiveness and all
That's
that.
the Western way.
Yeah,
That's the Western way,
way. That's the, you know, buy more, buy bigger, you know, compete with your
latest
neighbors.
edition.
Keep up with the
yeah.
Joneses
Oh,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So like if you keep looking that way, you're never gonna be satisfied.
Some
It's
Western.
simple.
iPhone
So you
27
try to stay in shape, right?
coming out September
You're trying to stay in
2025.
shape, right? So, for example, you're trying to stay in shape. You didn't go to Jack in the Box to eat your food. You're gonna go to fucking Whole Foods. It's very simple.
You're
So,
gonna be
same
serious.
thing with general
Women.
relationships and women.
Well, you gotta start with yourself first.
Exactly.
Be satisfied, then you can.
You gotta know what you.
You know what you want to achieve, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get from this
You know,
equation?
but you know
All right.
what? Even though you
Even
want
though there's always
that,
a variable.
you have to put yourself. You have to put yourself in the right position. You have to do the right things to attract that. But
And that's on
but
us.
that's
you
on
gotta
us.
find the right
That's on
girl.
us before you
but
can
you
go
do
looking for
focus on
something
that.
else.
Because
Yeah.
you can't say like, I want this woman to cater to me. It's gonna be a good wife, and you're at the 216.
Yeah.
And you're being
Yeah.
a piece
Yeah,
of shit.
come on, go for it.
You're being a piece of shit.
I mean, that's just perfect sense.
That's the perfect way to
That's the
say it.
perfect way to
Yeah.
say it. You can't say that.
You know
That's
what?
what I'm saying.
So it can go both ways for guys and girls.
Yeah.
Just your standards. You have to keep yourself to your standards. Just like the girls keep themselves to standard. I want this kind of person. Okay, you have to act a certain way
Correct.
to attract that person.
Any relationship
In any
is
relationship,
work.
you have to keep that standard up there. Okay,
You have
but
to actively
I want
keep
this standard,
yourself
but
up there first.
I like this ratchet brand. So you're gonna get this ratchet.
That's why there's
It's
it's something
so-
called rose-colored glasses. Once you fall in love with somebody,
Yeah.
you forgive them for everything, man.
Well, it depends first in the first part, you know. When
That's the
the
free trial.
infatuation,
That's the free trial.
That-
the part.
Like I said,
Until that
free
fall-
trial
that falls off.
expired.
you know what?
It becomes real.
I want an active lifestyle. I
gonna
want somebody who's smart, who's
reinstall
understand.
AOL.
I'm not gonna go and like I said, go with the club. I'm gonna go to maybe a CrossFit gym or a gym. Like, hey, oh, this this girl works out. She's already there. She's already committed. She's already got some focus.
You know, also too, I think like,
I like
when
to
you're in
get
a
on the
relationship,
ground up.
you try to put too much pressure on the other
18.
person. Like, this person's supposed to make me happy. When you, that,
Living
they
up to
can't,
the
you know,
squad.
you gotta make yourself happy. You know?
Correct.
You gotta start with yourself.
yourself.
I'm the only one.
But you know what?
It's
Get
we
into a
gotta be
serious
mature,
topic.
man.
A serious
We gotta be
topic.
All right. Let's go.
Hey, a serious topic. What about tacos? All right.
Oh, bro.
What about
That's
that?
serious.
What
Okay,
about-
that's kinda
Very serious.
What
I
about
need another shot for this.
places?
Hey, hold on. But before we do that,
Sorry.
another tequila, please.
Me se lo acabaron, güey.
I know, bro.
As I told you,
Just
that's why
like-
to start the podcast before we drink
Just
this.
like the taco. The taco has.
Do we have another one we can play?
Having a
We
broad-
gotta take it down.
That's for the next
The
podcast.
taco has got a broad.
There's gotta be
name.
something. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something here. We can
Hey,
take.
remember this one?
Yeah.
Painted donkey?
Drink
Yeah,
yours?
that was, no. Give it to it. It's back.
No.
That's why I haven't finished it. That's how I've been trying.
You have something that you have to have something there.
That 512
Oh, you know what?
actually
Get
good
the tuna
tequila.
one. We get the tuna one. Coming back.
I gotta drive.
We'll make this a special episode because
You
it's
gotta
a
drive me back
reboot.
here.
We can do double. We can do double. Yeah.
Make a special, but we'll try something different because I told these fools, do not start drinking it before we start the podcast.
But we
Man,
finished
it's only
it.
edited
Finished
parts.
it. This has to be part of it. But just,
So this
So
is
today-
a special. This is a special. It's like it's made out of cactus fruit, which is called tuna. How do you say that?
Tuna? Yeah, tuna.
Tuna.
No.
I don't know how you say it.
No,
in
that's
English.
tuna. That's the
tuna.
fish. That's the tuna.
It's a cactus
As an
fruit.
accent.
It's a
liquor.
prickly pear. It's a prickly pear.
A prickly pear. Okay, a prickly pear. Yeah, prickly pear.
Texas, we
liquor.
say prickly pear.
This is from Durango, Mexico. The guy gets it from this guy that actually makes it down there.
That
So we'll try a
little
little bit of
metro.
this. Oh shit! So I have to get in there.
Check it out.
Take a shot now.
prickly pear. Prickly pear. Prickly pear.
Prickly pear, por favor.
They
that's
Shiner
by-
Shiner has a prickly pear.
Brought to you by Durango,
Very good.
el país o el estado mejor de México.
So, anyways, I think me living in the East Coast is made me realize that tacos are hard to come by. A good
Yeah?
taco is
Yeah?
extremely
Oh, yeah,
hard.
I lived in
you
North
don't
Carolina
say.
5 years.
Oh, so you
Fucking
know.
worst years of my life culinarily.
No,
crazy.
seriously, because
It
there's
needs more.
when it comes down
Few and far
to
between.
Cuban, Puerto Rican food,
Yeah,
second to none. Like
of course, man.
empanadas,
Yeah, that's the
You buy
culture.
mayonnaise.
Venezuelan, Colombian, delicious. But tacos, straight trash. Homie.
You can't find
Straight
a good
trash.
tortilla.
No,
You know what? And that's what it
because
starts with.
Me traveling
Say.
to other países, other countries that
Peru,
don't have
shout out Peru.
Peru. I love Peru.
Empanadas.
But look, they had
Empanado.
no tacos. They
Yeah,
don't know.
yes,
But you know what? It's not
They
about.
don't know what they're missing.
It's not about no
Hey,
tacos.
Hey, but maybe
Hold
they
on.
say the same
Hey,
thing
hold on,
about
hold on. One person. One person.
Hold on,
Let's
hold
get the engineer.
I gotta raise-
Eric,
it's
hold
not-
on. Eric,
hold
go
on,
ahead.
Mr. Easy.
It's not about no tacos. It's about places like our taco, Torchy's Taco,
Oh.
like
Oh,
Taco
okay,
Bell.
Put
Well, I was
them
gonna
All
do
right,
it.
so let's do this.
Whoa, there's
Let's
a whole
go.
category.
All right.
Those real
Wait.
I want to fight
Let's
somebody.
sip it and spill it.
Yes.
Sip it and spill.
Let's
Okay.
sip it and spill it.
Taco places.
First
Are those franchise taco places?
Wait.
Real taco.
White people, Caucasian,
Genterfied
tacos.
Would you consider those real tacos?
Sip or spill it.
Me? Damn, wait a minute. Why do you gotta start with me?
Hey, no, let's go with Messi. Let's go with the Colombian Messi.
Messi,
No,
World
no,
Cup. World Cup, baby.
What do you say? Sip it or spill it on gentrified tacos?
Gentrified.
They are tacos. They are a
By
subcategory of a
definition.
taco,
mine's-
but they are a taco.
That's
So
Cinco
you're
de
gonna
Mayo?
sip-
You
you're
say
gonna sip it or spit it?
you sip it like Cinco de Mayo?
No, whoa, hold on. Like,
Cinco de Mayo's not a real holiday, just FYI.
Say, Mom, but hey, do we still get fucked up?
Bro,
So-
on the
In-
border
in-
is more
in
Mexican than
Texas.
Taco.
Is it not
I
Mexican?
ain't gonna lie.
Is it not Mexican?
No, they don't celebrate
Sip
it.
it or spill it.
To get drunk
Think
on
it's
Cinco de
my
Mayo.
No, it's not.
Because all the
It's
real
an
Mexicans
American.
are working while we're at the bar.
Correct. Yes. They celebrate 16 septiembre.
American
Mr.
tradition.
Tejano. Mr. Tejano.
So do you sip it or spill it?
But I'll still sip those white people tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. Mm.
So he's a
All right, wait a
sip.
minute.
He's a
I
sip.
can't sip
You
to
sip
that. I
it,
can't
you
sip
sip
to
it.
that. I can't sip to that.
You know
You.
what? No, I'm gonna spill it.
Oh,
Gonna
good.
I cannot. I understand tacos. I've had tacos from all parts of
Hold on.
all parts of
Hold on.
places.
Back to Faluma. You gotta tell the fans you're Salvadorian.
Yeah.
All right, okay. That's why he's. That's why he sipped it. That's why you sipped it. All right, Tony. Tú eres mexicano, James. Tú eres mexicano, güey. Tú eres mexicano.
No, he's Cuban.
He's a white guy.
I'm a white guy
You guys are
with
blind.
Mexican roots, Mexican American.
This guy.
From
Eres
Miami.
güero.
Pero-
Okay, white guy.
Tú
eres güero.
I was gonna say my Spanish,
Should've lead with the white guy.
my Spanglish because it's more.
Como es ojos colorados.
My Spanglish.
Cálmate, Don
It is what
Omar.
it is. I love tacos. So on the gentrified tacos, I'm gonna spill that because no, it could be okay, or sometimes it could be better than okay,
But it's still a taco.
but it's still not a genuine taco. A genuine taco,
it's a folded bread.
no.
Hero.
Pita.
No,
It's a pita bread.
I'm gonna spill it.
Gyro.
You want culture swine?
Is it Garok?
No, it's
Let's say somebody with experience.
That's the accent.
Somebody who's more Mexican. Come on.
I'm half Mexican, half Salvadoran.
Ooh.
Oh, he's half and half.
He's
But
50%
I would
there.
say
He's half wrong.
So I would say
He's
with
half
that,
the
I will sip it. Half sip, half spill, really.
What?
How
You're gonna sip and then throw it out?
No, you can.
I'll sip it
Vas a
because you
vomitar.
know I like variation. You take a concept and then you try different things. But I don't think this should be called like a genuine taco. It shouldn't be a taco. I think it should have like a different name.
Then you spin it
A
because-
taco.
It is taco inspired.
Yeah, it's taco
Taco.
inspired,
Well, you
but
know
it's a
what?
taco.
Like I said, it was.
But like to tell me, hey, I'm gonna get a taco.
And,
Like I'm not gonna go to no freaking Torchies or,
All right,
or
have y'all-
tacos.
Oh, no,
or
you gotta
whatever.
verify.
Taco Bell.
Have you ever heard
go
of the
like
spot?
Pasainitos, go in the
Spot.
cliff, that's where I'm gonna get some tacos.
Like the real.
If you want to
tacos.
go get some, maybe Tex-Mex, I would call it that.
I never
Maybe.
did.
Hey, Shut up.
Hate
So,
Tex-Mex.
so maybe that, but
Hey.
it's not a real taco.
But you know what? Going
But
back
some
to
of
that,
them, I gotta admit,
You don't put yellow cheese on tacos.
You
But-
don't.
but-
put
but-
that
you know,
square,
and that's
like
their cheat move. That's their cheat move.
no.
Hey, one person at a time. One person at a time. One person at
That's
a time.
heresy.
That's their cheat move.
Her ass, man.
Because like these American tacos, I see, they throw a lot of cheese in it. What's not gonna be good with cheese? You throw cheese on almost anything. It's gonna
real
taste
tacos
good.
don't have cheese.
Real tacos
You
have
throw
flavor.
cheese on ass.
You throw cheese and ass, it's like fuck yeah.
You have pineapple, cilantro, or onion.
Throw some cheddar cheese on that. You know what? Now saying that, I spill that shit.
Nah, there you go.
All right.
Tejano.
Mr.
Tejano.
Tejano.
James.
Tejano, man.
I am.
There was
Yes.
Texas roots since
Yes.
before when
Yes.
they were Mexico.
Born and raised. Okay, so I like torchies. Don't get me wrong. I like torchies, but I do not consider them real tacos, man. Spill it. It's total
Yeah,
spill.
yeah.
It's total
Yeah.
spill.
No,
Real
no.
tacos are the greasy ass tortillas, 2 of them. De maíz. I like the
Everybody
maíz.
knows this.
With limon, verduras, cilantro,
Cilantro,
cebolla.
authentic lemon.
Yeah, limon, bro.
Limon.
And that's
And the
that's
salsa, esa picosa, güey.
Salsa Verde shout out is the best tacos in Dallas. They do everybody. Anyways, go ahead.
Those are called
Mr.
street tacos.
No,
Yes,
being as
Mr.
the
Beast,
only
please.
as the only Mexican
He
in
is
this
a
actual.
true-
in this actual-
He's a true chilango
Chilango.
fan.
Straight from
True
Mexico
chilango.
City.
This guy has
¿Por qué no hablas así, güey? ¿Sabes qué, güey? No manches, güey. No manches. I believe that I'm gonna spill it. Like there's tacos, and then and don't get me wrong, I love torchies. I love Cantina Louis.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
They're delicious.
But they throw a lot of cheese.
They're delicious,
Dude.
but they're not tacos. Tacos should be about this width. Everybody, this is about how big the
That's
fucking.
how
They should be dipped in grease.
quarter
Oh yeah,
inch,
so
like 3
Soaked
centimeters.
in
has to be
grease.
greasy.
It should be double.
Yeah.
Double.
Double.
Yeah,
Double.
yeah,
You gotta get the
Roll it.
tortillas a little crispy.
And
like,
even if they're pork, they gotta have pineapple.
Piña, gotta have piña.
Got pineapple.
yeah.
And if they're not, they either gotta have cilantro,
Cebolla.
cebolla, either grilled or raw.
Whoa!
Ah, yeah.
You like it grilled or raw?
Yeah.
Lime, green lime, not yellow.
Yes.
Green lime,
Yes.
green line.
and
Yes,
or
yes,
what's it called? Turnips.
Oh,
Turkey.
Turn up, turn up.
Rábano. Rábano. Oh, yeah,
Rábano.
dude. Salsa
Rábano.
verde.
Rábano, yeah.
All right.
That is
Yes.
the epitome of tacos.
All right, bonus topic for spill it or sip it.
Wait. Before that, I all the tacos, gentrified or not,
Or not created equal.
Are not created equal,
Nah,
but
of course not.
you have to be open to them because you got to explore.
Yeah, but
gotta
you
try
can't
it.
say they're authentic tacos.
But you will never say they're
equal
authentic
than others.
But you know what? You have to experience it.
And I have. And
What
trust me,
we
I've
talking
been both East Coast, West Coast, Midwest.
A lot of things that could
Texas has really good tacos.
Shout out.
And my God, Mexico City has the best.
Yes,
all right.
and for the
the best, don't
I would do
Ah.
taco tourism.
yeah, you know what? Because I've traveled internationally for those those places that do not have
Felipe.
tacos. Unfortunately, you don't know what you're missing.
I heard in Peru they eat with a potato.
They eat the guinea
Yeah,
pigs, no?
they'll just.
You never tried fried
You ever try the guinea pigs?
They put llama
Oh
in
man,
a
I should
potato.
try that. I tried it some guy from Peru.
But you know what?
Then
They
we
don't
do-
know what
I
they're
got that
missing,
in the
and
situation.
if they ever do, that's cool. Okay, next
All
time.
right, hold on. Sip or spill it. Lightning round. Salsa, verde or rojo? Verde, team verde, go.
No, it depends on the taco, bro.
No.
No,
Sal-
no, it does.
we're talking about
No,
salsa.
no,
We're not
no,
talking
no.
about tacos no more.
No,
We're
it
talking
does.
about-
It does.
Ah.
No, it does.
No, you know what it is.
All right, so
Salsa
what's the verdict? Hold
tomatillos.
on. One at a time. What's the verdict? Verde or
No,
rojo?
tacos is green, and enchiladas is red.
Oh, there you go.
I mean,
yeah. So
okay.
tacos are red.
Beast from the east.
Green.
I'm just saying, bro.
All right, I go whatever's less spicy because damn, it's just some of that shit is too spicy.
Hey.
I still have Salvador.
They'll put some tomatoes in
It's a
there.
thumbs up day.
I go with I used to go with verde rojo because I used to think it was like less spicy, but then
Nah,
it
sometimes
switched.
that shit be burning.
Yeah, so now I go with verde. Now I go verde.
Well, they'll
Team
put.
verde. All right,
All right, Tony.
pistolero.
I take both salsas. I always do. I always put both.
Mix
stuff.
it.
But you know, if I have to choose one,
Mix
I'll
it.
go.
Makes
yes.
it purple.
Makes it purple. But I'll get but anyways,
Lakers, baby.
Hey, I
know
always
you can
hey anywhere I go, I put all the sauces on it. I'll
Eres
pay- I'll
un
pay-
borracho por eso.
I will pay the price for every time. If I have to choose, I'll go green.
Yeah.
No, the
Team
peruana. The peruana
Team
one.
green over here.
Team green. Okay.
Peruana.
All right, last sip or spill it.
All right,
all right, what's
Podcast.
up?
That's one.
Sip or spill it. Dak Prescott.
Oh,
You gotta go with your brain.
I spilled that motherfucker. Like, get rid of him.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Cooper Rush, bro. I'd rather have Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
That's the beast from the east.
I'm
Live.
saying, bro.
Live from the source. All right.
I'd rather have myself there, man. Spell him, dude. They pumped him
I want
up.
to see you be the kicker
They
first.
pumped him up, bro. Like,
Nah.
They pumped him up like a kick, but he deflated. I don't like him no more.
If
All
he,
the
if he
other
had a 20,
kids
if he
with
had
the
a
pumped up
25 or $30 million contract, I'd be like, yeah, this is what we paid for
Better
it.
run.
But we're paying 41.
Better run.
Yeah,
No fucking
dude,
baby good.
yeah,
Nah.
dude, we're missing out.
I really like Dak Prescott,
I'm-
but I'm gonna have to spin him.
Great
Unfortunately,
name though. Great name.
the name is good and his character's good, but his performance
It's
has
trash.
been trash.
I got 2 jerseys, trust me. He's trash.
No, it's
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to spin it.
I
Trash.
think you,
Hey, his
for a
name
quarterback,
makes
you
a
gotta have a
perfect
great
10
name
if you
to
think
be a
about
great
it.
quarterback. You know.
His name's 3 letters and then
I
7.
spill it,
Makes
man.
perfect
Just
sense.
Yeah.
him. Like I'm a first Raiders fan. Cowboys my second team, and
Go Jags. Woo!
fuck the Jag.
They got for Jacksonville. They,
So like.
Cowboys fan for
Like,
life.
oh, I've been
even
saying
though I
for
got
years.
San Francisco
I've been
left.
saying wait.
Wait, how did Eddie finish his and we're still on ours?
Hey man,
got
we're trying to
bitches.
finish. Hold on, man.
No, we're
I
serious.
finished
Stay on
doing already.
topic. Stay on
Come
topic.
on, stay on topic, man.
Okay,
That's
cool.
all.
hey,
Hey,
so,
Like I've been saying for years, like Dak and Derek Carr, they're the same to me, man. They're like a great quarterback one game and a sorry ass one, and they're not good in clutch. They're not gonna take you any far. You might have a great team, but you don't have that clutch quarterback. So spill it,
crying.
spill
I'm
it, spill
silently
it, spill it. Yeah.
I'm a sip it, man. I'm a sip it. If we can get a fucking offensive line, we'll be alright. We will be alright.
he had all day.
Hey,
what are you talking about? Anyway,
You're not saying
Don't hate me.
Hey,
You're the last one.
Hate me because you ain't me, bro.
You're the last one with
Shock value.
All right. So thank you for the 2 or 3 listeners out there that heard us today. We're gonna
maybe 4.
maybe 4. No, that's it. We're gonna finish this tune up because we're done.
No, we're
So,
not.
yeah, we're done.
Topic.
We're done. So
It's been an hour,
I'm
buddy.
drinking this because Tony's getting a little aggressive. So I know
Oh,
once that starts,
yeah,
it's time to.
drunk.
Is that why you doing backwash?
Yeah. So thank you. Thank you.
That's 3 people's backwash.
All right.
See
Thank
you
you
for
for
the
our
next one.
Next one. Remember,
Always.
Don't do drugs,
Hey,
kids.
remember, always sip on your tequila.
There you go.
Sip on
Always
tequila.
sip on
Mr.
it.
Alright,
Chicano,
always sip on
Chicano. Signing out.